Hey, you're listening to the punk rock demonstration with me, Jack, and we are here in a dark room with Terezodu. What's your name?
I'm Leo. I'm the singer.
My name's Alex. I'm the drummer.
My name's Matt. I play lead guitar.
My name's Steve. I play bass.
Okay, so how did you guys come up with the name Terezodu, and what's it mean?
It came from an ancient language called the Notion, and it's basically the language of the gods and the demons. And I don't know why we chose it, but we like the way that it portrays kind of like the good and evil. And the name Terezodu actually stands for arise in that language.
So how did you guys come up with the symbol?
It was more like I just came up with a quick drawing. I did a little quick TZ, just a little quick sketch, and then all of a sudden this guy came up with a better design. So I decided to go on the computer, make it up a little bit better, put a little circle on there. It's like, ooh, this is nice. And so I stuck with it.
Well, it wasn't necessarily a better design. It was a little sketching, and I just gave it to you, and I said, make it better. And he looks at me and goes, well, I can't work with this. And I go, I don't care if you can't work with it, just make it better. And he did. That's the symbol we have today, and we're sticking with it because it looks badass.
Did you have any particular reason why it was green, or why you made it green?
Actually, the symbol was actually originally just black, and then it went to red. And then we all decided that our favorite color was green because of our lead guitarist, Matt, here. He loves green, and I love green. Everybody else seems to love green, so we stuck with it.
I can see that Leo loves green because his hair is green. I heard that people always pronounce your band name wrong. What kind of pronunciations do they pronounce it?
Oh, we get all kinds of things like Terezodu or Tudadoodoo or I don't know.
Pterodactyl, Terezodu, or I don't know. You hear some funny ass names out there. You don't know how they can come up with them. It's just simple. It's Terezodu, and that's all. Hooked on phonics, exactly. It's just simple. Terezodu.
It's like one of those words people like. They don't know they're mispronouncing it. They don't know they're mispronouncing it, but they mispronounce it anyways. Like nuclear. Everyone says nuclear. It's kind of the same way, Terezodu, Terezudo, and we go, no, it's Terezodu, and they go, that's what I said, Terezudo.
Yeah, when I first looked at it, I said Terezodu, and it just looks like the logical pronunciation, but I guess people can't speak English or something.
Most people aren't logical. That's the problem.
How many songs have you guys written?
It's got to be around 30 or so. A lot of them we haven't really played. We don't play anymore. A lot we do. We have about, in our sets, we have about 15 to 20 songs that we still play live, and we're going to start bringing back all the old ones now because it's about time we start getting back to our roots.
Blast from the past.
Yeah, blast from the past.
No, I guess we have, originally wrote about 50 songs, and then we kind of just went through them no, I don't like this song, put that aside, and then maybe bring it up later and then start working on it again. But otherwise, we have about 30 to 35 songs total that we are actually completed, and then now we're going to redo a couple more. So we've wrote a lot of songs. It's just that there's so many songs that we're just playing around and just kind of jamming with it, and then otherwise we just kind of have to redo them and fix them all up. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
How do you come up with the lyrics in your songs?
That'd be me right there. Most of them are just from life in general. You go walking down the street and you see a junkie just kind of like begging for change or stuff like that. Or you go to some dude's house and everyone's watching TV. You go to the beach, some bonfire, just a bunch of kids drinking beers, quoting I'm an Oscar Mayer wiener, and having a blast. And most of it you just gotta laugh at. I write songs about it. That's my way of laughing at it. And I make it perfectly clear what people are doing, and hopefully they'll catch the sarcasm when I'm singing, and they can laugh at it too. But there are a few songs where I got off of movies, like Blue Velvet was about the Stephen Lynch movie, Blue Velvet. It was about, the whole song was basically about the bad guy, Frank Booth. That guy is nuts. So, was it David Lynch or Steve Lynch? It was David Lynch, sorry. Excuse myself. I haven't watched that movie in a while.
I think a lot of the songs we come up is just whatever affects us daily. You know, he wrote a couple songs about him and his personal life with his dad, and just whatever's going around in his personal life, he writes about pretty much. And I know one of the songs that we did was FOC. I helped co-write that song with him, and it was just a basic. I just came up with a simple, fast little beat, and I'm like, okay, we gotta write something for this. This is fun. I want to do this little pause. That was basically what it was, just a simple pause. And I'm like, I got it. This is the first lyric. I'm tired of living in this fucking wasteland. And it was kind of a joking song at first, and it still kind of is, I guess, but. Otherwise, we just kind of went off of what I kind of started, and he helped write it. It's just basically we come up with whatever comes to our minds, whatever is going through our daily lives, whatever is happening around us, we write about pretty much.
With the song Minority of One, what happened with that song, and what is that song about? Like, what happened? I have like two different versions of it. One of them has like this interesting noise in the beginning, and then the other one sounds like clear. What happened with that?
Well, the first one we sent you, the one with the noise, was part of the old recording sessions that we did in Alex's, garage. A shitty little mixer hooked up to a shitty little laptop, and a couple of microphones here and there. But hey, we pulled it off and it sounded all right. But Alex got the ingenious idea of putting some weird noise in front of it.
I got bored, and I was looking to mix everything up, and then all of a sudden I saw there was empty space between the beginning of the song and the actual song. You know what I mean? Like there's this nothing but quiet. So I was trying to figure out how can I fix that, how can I make it stop doing that, besides actually grabbing the entire song and moving it forward. So I decided to fill up the space with noise. I just got a bunch of noise and then kind of twacked it out and put it up front. So it was pretty cool. But otherwise, we don't do that. It was just for fun for me. I was just being stupid. Yeah. So we decided to go to redo the whole recording without the stupid intro. So we do that basic song all the time. So we can't do that live. So we just do it the way we always do it.
So you're basically just playing with the sound editing program, right?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Okay, let's take a listen to the old version and the new version of it, and then we'll be back.
of one. I'm just a minority of one.
Hey, welcome back. That was Minority of One, the two different versions of it. The first one with the wonderful noise, and then the second version with the correct sound that's performed live, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So how did you guys all meet each other, or find each other?
Wow. All right, let's go through this little long story. I'll try my best to keep this.
Give us the Reader's Digest version.
Reader's Digest version. Okay, quick story. Went to Mars Volta, saw a little ad on this Mars Music. Mars Music. Went to the blog and saw this little ad. It was him, my singer Leo, asking for a drummer. So I went over, started the band, and then went through a list of different members. And then that was back in my freshman year of high school, which was 2002. 2001, 2002, and then we lost a bunch of members looking for a new guitarist. This guy hit us up and decided to join the band. Then we decided we needed a bassist, so then we got Steve over here, and then we needed another guitarist because Leo didn't want to play guitar anymore, so we decided to get Patrick, which is now our rhythm guitarist. And how did we get Patrick?
You don't remember?
No,
We
exactly.
were hanging out and found, like, he was one of the Fountain Valley kids, the ones we always hang out with, and we decided, hey, well, let's put Patrick in the band. He knows how to play the guitar, and I know he could stick to his guns. So we're hanging out one night. I guess we were, having a partying up and all that, and Patrick's saying stuff that we didn't like, and Alex goes, "Shut up, Patrick. You're in the band now." And he just and he looks at me and just kind of goes, "Huh?" And they go, "Practice is on Thursday."
Pretty much. I just remember stepping out of the car and I'm like, "Shut up, Patrick. You're in the band now." He's, okay. And that was it.
And now he's got a Terezodu tattoo.
Oh, he's such a devoted member.
Better than mine.
Oh, yes. He's a Russian person.
Russian person.
I just had to laugh at that one. So how long has Terezodu been a band?
Well, me and Leo probably been in the band for about 6 years now, 5 to 6 years, and these two, Matt and Steve, been in 2.5, and then Patrick's been in the band for about almost a year now, or I think actually over a year.
I think
It's been.
it's been about I don't know, because this month, we formed the band in August of 2001, and it's August right now, so I'm thinking this is our 5th year anniversary, pretty much. 6? I think so. Yeah, I think it's our 6. Yeah,
We're 6 years old, and yeah, we love it.
So where's Patrick today, since he's in the band and not here?
Well, he's a devoted worker and likes to work with some Russian kids and some orphanage people, and so he helps around this little house and helps them out and just gets some food and whatnot and keeps them tamed. Pretty much, that's all.
For being a real humanitarian, he's a pretty big dick, but we love him.
So what do you guys do in your spare time?
What do we do in our spare time? We party.
There is no spare time. What are you talking about? We have no spare time. Our life is pretty much the band. Go to our regular job, get off work, and then practice. Go to our other real job, which is pretty much just working for the band, getting our name out there. Going on the streets, putting stickers out, flyering, go to parties to get our name out there, go play parties and whatnot.
I like to crochet some cute sweaters. Yeah. I'm trying to convince them to get matching ones, but they won't.
He knitted me the cutest little sweater the other day. It had little duckies, and they were eating frogs. The frogs were pooping out of their butt, and there was blood flying everywhere. It was a red sweater.
Okay, you're listening to the punk rock demonstration with me, Jack, and you can check out the website at punkrockdemo.com and email me at punkrockdemo@yahoo.com. Do you guys have a website?
Yeah, it's terezodu.com. That's TEREZODU.com. Or, you can plug in that name, Terezodu, into the MySpace, and we'll pop up and entertain you for quite some time.
To be quite honest, if you really want to get the most latest and update information about Terezodu, I recommend going to MySpace because we all run the MySpace, so we always constantly update it. But otherwise, Terezodu.com, we're trying our best to keep it updated. So sorry for those of you who keep going to the .com site and realizing what's all this old information. But otherwise, we're working on it, trying to get it all updated and all the new versions. But if you're looking for the latest stuff, go to MySpace.
Sounds good. Seems like everybody's main website's on MySpace, and then the regular website's just a side project or something like that. So what kind of music do you guys listen to?
Thrash, old school Orange County punk stuff. I mean, anything I can really get my hands on. The other members got some other, genres that they're into, but
How about you, Alex?
Yeah, I listen to a lot of like rock music, basically, and mainstream music. Yes, you can criticize me all you want, but I love music. I love music, and I love anything that has to do with good recordings. There you go. Screw you guys. Anyways, I listen to a lot of like Foo Fighters, Nirvana. A little bit of 80s rock, Led Zeppelin. You gotta love the classic rock. I'm sorry, but I'm a big fan of the Beatles. That's what's got me started on the drums. So hoorah to the Beatles. But but otherwise, I listen to a lot of music. I'm open. I like punk. I like metal. I like rock, and that's basically my genre. But otherwise, country and rap and hip hop. Oh yes, I love Rancid too. Indeed, I love Rancid. Is a great band. That's probably one of my favorite punk bands out there.
Actually, Rancid is one of my first experiences with punk rock.
Oh, indeed. I actually went to go see him live at this place called the Echo. It's one of my first nights ever seeing him. It was one of the greatest shows I've been to.
Yeah, we gave him a call and said, we're here to see your show, but it's sold out. And they go, oh, well, hang on a sec. They come out front and they go, okay, get in. They just threw us in, went and saw Rancid.
Yeah, my first time seeing Rancid was also at the Echo. Was this pretty recent, like this year?
It was about a couple months ago. It was this year, so it was in February. No, it wasn't that long ago. It was about 3 to couple months ago, I think, and it was great. Our friends from Hellcat, which are Orange, great band. If you want to go check them out. But otherwise, like they got us in by helping us make us roadies and stuff, and so we helped set up the drum sets and get their amps on stage, and it was a blast. Yeah, I liked it. It was a lot of fun.
I think I went in May. Did you go, or did you see them play electric, or did you see them play acoustic?
It was electric. I was completely shocked. I heard it was supposed to be an acoustic session, and no, it was the whole drum set was up there. I was kind of looking, that drum set looks familiar. I seen it before, and then all of a sudden I realized it was Rancid. They went on stage and just did a show, and I was just amazed. It was great. It was one of the greatest shows I've been to in a long time.
Well, what are some of the other bands that were playing that night?
Orange and Rancid. No, there was also, I think, the Agrolites, which is a great band. If you like ska and reggae, that is an awesome band right there. Agrolites, oh man, they amazed me that night. They did Beatles covers, which I like a lot. And I think there was that's all I remember. It was just the Agrolites, Orange, and Rancid. I know there was a couple of other bands out there, but we didn't get to see him, or I didn't remember actually. So, to be quite honest with you,
Must have been a pretty crazy show with Orange and Rancid and the Agrolites. Actually, I did an interview with the Agrolites at the Galaxy last week, and it's going to be airing right after Terezodu. The night I saw Rancid, it was acoustic, so you must have seen it the night after then, because
it was the week after.
It was like one of their last nights, I think.
Yeah, it was the week after, and it was one of their, I think, third or second nights there playing for the Hellcat nights at Tuesday. But otherwise, yeah, it was fun. It was definitely great. I'm so glad I didn't get to go see them acoustic. No offense to the acoustic thing, but I'd rather see them doing a full-on live performance with everybody there. It was just great. It was a good show.
for me it was the opposite. I saw the acoustic set, and I really wanted to see the electric set. So it's kind of we should have switched places. But anyways, let's take a listen to one of the Rancid songs. What's your favorite Rancid song?
Ruby Soho, indeed. I love Ruby Soho.
It's one of mine too. So let's listen to Ruby Soho, and we'll be back.
Echoes of reggae coming through my bedroom wall. Having a party up next door, but I'm sitting here all alone. Two lovers in the bedroom, and the other starting to shine. Oh my God, it's this blank stare, and candle cloud it all. Destination now, Ruby, 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 Ruby Soho. Destination now, Ruby, 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 Ruby Soho. He's singing, and she's there in the hand. He's seen his name on the marquee, but she will never understand. Once again he's leaving, and she's there with a tear in her eye. embraces with a warm gesture. It's time to say goodbye. Destination now. Ruby, 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 Soho. Destination now. Ruby, 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 Soho. Ruby's heart ain't beating, 'cause she knows our feeling is gone. She's not the only one admitting there's something wrong. Her lover's in the distance as she wipes a tear from her eye. Ruby's fading out, she disappears, it's time to say goodbye. Destination now. Ruby, 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 Soho. Destination now. Ruby, 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 Soho. 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 Ruby, 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 Soho.
Hey, we're back. That was Rancid with Ruby Soho, favorite of ours. While we were listening to Rancid, we're talking about you guys are coming out with a new album. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, it's in the process. It's in the works. It's not exactly. We haven't even got started yet. But as soon as we get started, it's going to be a great, great album. I can tell you right now. Leo can tell you a little bit more about it, actually.
Yeah, we're actually gonna get Lemmy from Motorhead and Steve Jones. We're talking to them about producing the album, and we're probably gonna be going up to Berkeley to record, either Berkeley or Vegas. But I mean, it should be if we get all the paperwork and all the production stuff nailed down right away, it should be out by January. So just keep your eyes out for that.
And we owe all of this to this our great manager Darsha and her little friend and slash manager himself, Howie Huberman. Howie Huberman, he's an awesome guy. He used to manage Poison, Guns N' Roses, and the Zeros, and now he's helping us out, getting our name out there. He's the one who got Lemmy from Motorhead to do this, and Steve Jones from Sex Pistols. It's just, I can't wait. I'm ecstatic and excited. We're all, I think, really excited about doing this.
We were pooping our pants.
Pooping
our pants with
I can
anticipation.
feel it running down my leg right now.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So, are you guys gonna sell that album at your shows when it comes out?
Actually, no, we're not gonna let you guys listen. No, no, it's actually we're getting signed to we're starting our own label. It's gonna be called Back Knife, and it's gonna be a help from this company called Alliance, which is a movie company, and they have an artist named James Coco who they just started. Now we're their new band. They're getting started and doing in the works, helping us out. So Alliance is the one who's giving us the money pretty much to get our album started and everything. So hopefully with their help and Howie Huberman, he's gonna get our CD sold in stores, so you can go to your local tower and all that fun stuff. But otherwise, I'm not sure. So.
Are there gonna be any songs that you perform currently on that album?
Yeah, I believe so. A lot of our main shows,
a lot of new stuff.
Definitely. We're writing a lot of new
Writing a
stuff.
lot of new songs right now, and they're probably gonna go on there.
So you're gonna definitely hear probably Minority One, Who We Blame, just to name a couple.
A lot of secret things you haven't heard before.
Let's take a listen to Who We Blame. What do you think?
Yeah, let's listen to it.
Yeah.
I want to listen to it. Let us listen to it.
I haven't heard it before, so I don't know.
I don't know, but let's take a listen.
Okay, so here's Who We Blame by Terezodu.
Of this world that makes reform for society. The process is game that parents is all we need to blame. It's who we blame. It's who we blame. Who do you blame? Conformity is what they want. No uniqueness, no one with a brain.
Hey, we're back. You're listening to the punk rock demonstration with me, Jack. And remember, you can check out the website at punkrockdemo.com. So, do you have any upcoming shows?
Yeah, we've got one on Friday at the Doll Hut, and then next Thursday at the Alley, and then we've got one on the... Oh, I'm very sorry.
The dates would help.
Sorry. No, it's the 18th, sorry. August 18th at the Doll Hut, and then August 24th at the Alley with the Lab Rats, and then we've got one. Then we've got another one. Then we've got two more. One at the Doll Hut, September 23rd, with the Detours, which is apparently they're the first Orange County punk band. You know, they wrote basically all the old Adolescent songs and all the old DI songs. You know, they were the first band that did it. We're playing with them at the Doll Hut on September 23rd, and we're playing with Narcoleptic Youth on October 13th, which is Friday the 13th. It's their 13th year anniversary, and that's going to be at the Alley. And we're actually in the works with setting up a tour with Stink Eye in early October. So, you know, that should be loads of fun. Oh, and we're also playing Spike Fest on October 20th. You know, we're getting all the kinks worked out of that. We're trying to, you know, it's supposed to be this big benefit show for Spike from DRI because he got colon cancer. So that's true, but, you know, so everybody's like doing a show. They're throwing like shows all around the world for him, and they asked us to do that for him.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought the Spike Fest up because I keep forgetting to mention it. Somebody sent me, actually, Last Resort's manager sent me information about Spike Fest, but I keep forgetting to mention it, so I'm glad you mentioned it. So, what else can we talk about?
Can we talk about maybe the Black Flag show?
No, that's not even confirmed. We don't even know who Pete is.
Yeah. Who is Pete? We need to make a flyer.
Who is Pete?
Oh no, we should just say that. Like, if Pete would listen, give us a call again.
How about what favorite show?
Did I ask you if you can find those show dates on your MySpace? I don't know.
Yeah. No, you didn't.
Go ahead and ask us.
Can you find those tour dates on your MySpace?
You can't find the tour days yet. We haven't posted those up, but you can find the Alley shows and the Doll Hut shows. And, I almost forgot, we're playing September 29th at the Blue Cafe in Long Beach. But that's 21 up, so you kids can't come. I'm sorry. Doll Hut's 21 up, but I mean, I can get some people. Is it?
Are you guys all over at 21?
No, but, you know, they let us play there anyways. Because we're such good little boys.
Do the bars throw you guys out if you're not 21? Well, when you're playing the show and then after the show, do they throw you out, or can you stay and watch the other shows?
Yeah, we're not allowed to stay in there, you know, because it's California. Rules are rules. Can't.
So we like to freeze our asses off outside. Mm-hmm.
Freeze our ass off.
And drink Coke.
Coca-Cola and rock stars and water and green tea and other lovely
Don't
things.
forget Big Red.
And Big Red and grape soda. Hooker Chardonnay.
There's some commercial advertisement right there for you.
So how old are you all?
13.
For real?
No, that was 5 years ago.
Hold on, let me get my calculator out. So now you're 18?
Oh wait, I'm 19. I just turned 19. That's crazy. I'm not used to saying that.
Yeah, I'm 19.
How about you?
I'm 20.
Almost there.
And I'm 19, and the fifth member, who isn't here, Patty Cake, how old is he? 17?
18.
He's 17. He'll be 18. When is he? He'll be 18 in October.
So you said you guys started the band 5 years ago, so you started it when you guys were like 14, 15?
14 and 15 years old. Yep, that was us.
Has the sound changed any since 5 years ago?
Wow. It's changed so much since when we first started. You have no clue. If you were to go back to one of our first shows.
But you won't go back to one of our first shows because we keep all those songs under wraps.
Oh, but there's some secret songs that we used to do and we don't do anymore. Our sound has changed a lot since we first started. So we've gotten more. We've learned and decided. We've developed more of a an open mind to music and just learned how intricate like punk with metal and entwine with that together and everything. So it's just like as more as the band grows, the more the music grows, and the more we learn, the more the music grows as well. So I guess it's just from the time when we first started, it changed so much.
Can you give us a little example of how your first shows were and how your shows are today?
Our first show, there would be
We had to sell millions of tickets worth of ticket. You know, we had to sell millions of tickets because we were victim to that whole pay-to-play thing. I mean, you know, we're still doing the pay-to-play thing, but it's not as bad as it used to be. Yeah. Well, no, it's not as bad. The whole pay-to-play system isn't as bad as it used to be back then. There used to be a bunch of real bad eggs.
Having a fan base helps.
Yeah.
What was that again?
Having a fan base helps. Back then, I don't think we were worthy.
No, like when we first started, back when we first started, it would pack a little bit, and there'd be people just standing completely still, not doing anything, just looking and staring at us while we play. Yeah, like zombies, and it was horrible. And then little by little, more and more people started coming to our shows and started moving a little bit, and so it got more exciting every time we played a different show. And now it's great because almost every show we do it's a lot more organized, and it's huge. A lot of people start coming, the pits start going. It's a lot more fun now, and a lot more people get into it and have more energy.
Well, the way I saw it was, you know, the way I see it is, you know, we're a punk band in Orange County, but we're not necessarily playing straight up Orange County punk. We're doing something different, you know. We're doing something that not too many people have heard before. So I think that's.
Or we like to think that we're doing different. I don't know. I like to think that we're doing
something different. in our little punk rock scene, you know, not little, but in our punk rock scene, we're doing some, you know, we're doing things that, you know, other Orange County punk bands aren't necessarily doing. And I think that's why people were staring at us to begin with, because they were just like, what the hell are they doing? And then, you know, later on they kind of warmed up to us. They kind of said, oh, yeah, they're doing it right. Okay, they're doing something cool. And, you know, that's how I see it anyways.
How'd you guys find the money for those pay-to-play shows back then?
We didn't. We got yelled at every time. You know, they go, oh, you go on last, you're blacklisted. But, you know, luckily for us, those pay-to-play retards kind of fell out of the business, and the good ones, the good guys are still around doing their thing. And, you know, they're the honest ones. They're the ones that, you know, you can do shows with, you know. Thumbs up.
the ones that we work with today.
The ones that we work with today.
Okay, well, I guess that about wraps it up with Terezodu. You're listening to the punk rock demonstration with me, Jack, and you can check out the website at punkrockdemo.com. Anything else you guys want to say?
We've got no.
No? Me neither, so I guess we'll just end it with another song. So is there any song you want to hear before we leave?
Yeah. Let's hear Blue Velvet.
Is that a new one?
Not necessarily. It's, you know, one of the newer ones, but it's just for you.
Okay, we'll end it off with Blue Velvet.